They are business leaders, experts in economy, society, and culture. In 15 minutes, their insights will create a vivid picture of Vietnam. Sharing Vietnam, the country as you see it.
The exhibition Connecting Cultures Beyond Japan, held by the Japan Foundation in Vietnam. The exhibition described the artworks of many artists came from Japan and other countries, among them there is a very special Singaporean artist who delivers a different and interesting style. Her name is Phu Suy Sien, often called FSC. The comics bring inside the horror drawing, but through them they can describe cultural content inside the country. She shared that one of the most significant features of comic is to bring culture to the readers. Joining the workshop to instruct younger Miss cartoonists, she was very surprised by the talent and passion in work. The room will go further, she said. Phương Liên is so glad to meet you again in Showing Vietnam today, and this time we'll spend time on interviewing a bit with one Singaporean comic artist, Mrs. FSC. And hello FSC, this is my pleasure to see you in VTC10's program today.
Hello.
So, have you ever been to Hanoi before?
Yes, this is my first time. And I think that everyone here is really friendly. Yeah.
Yes. And this time coming here to Hanoi to join the exhibition and conference on the topic of connecting with culture beyond Japan in the shoujo manga. So what's the expectation to this visit?
The main reason for coming is because I've never been to Vietnam, and I really want to come here at least once just to look at everyone.
I'm just curious a bit about your nickname, FSC, so can you explain more about what it stands for?
It's my initials for my full name. My full name is Phu Suy Chin, so it's FSC. And I use FSC because sometimes people can't pronounce my full name, so it's easier for them to just say FSC.
I can see that this time you are so dedicated to instruct the Vietnamese cartoonists, Vietnamese artists how to draw. So what do you think about the attitude? How can you assess the attitude to join this workshop?
Very humble, everyone's very humble. I mean, they're really good at drawing, the watercolors superb. I think they can draw better than me actually. But you just need to, be more free. Bring Vietnamese culture, do what you like. That's the important thing. I think that's the point.
Yes.
No restriction. There shouldn't be any restriction.
And I just wonder this time with comic arts that you intend to exhibit to the Vietnamese audience and the Vietnamese cartoonists.
I was told that in Vietnam, most of the comics are in Japanese style. I would like to broaden it, like you see, by telling them that there's other kind of styles, like there's sci-fi. There's not just Japanese. There's American. There's European. Just try and look at more things. Go on the internet or something, and broaden your view. It's interesting.
The comic market in Vietnam currently is considered to be forgotten. The young Vietnamese readers are affected by manga style because although domestic comics are created so many, a small proportion of them may make the impression on the reader's mind. So what are the things which make the values of a comic? In Vietnam currently there is a situation that every day there are a lot of comic arts are released, but not all of them are the genuine, so that the people tend to forget them immediately and after that they receive a new one. So I just wonder if this is the situation the same in Singapore?
Well, I would say it's more similar to Japan than Singapore, because in Singapore the market isn't big, it's small, so we don't have a lot of local comics. Not a lot of people buy local comics. Whereas in Japan, because there are so many titles coming out every day, so people tend to forget it. So it's more like Japan in a way, yeah.
So as for you, which types do you prefer? One is create lots of comic arts with different types, and the other is choose create a limited one, but it will be remembered forever by the audience.
For me, well, I would like to choose the second option. Yeah, I think story is very important. If you create a lot of comics, but people just forget, I don't see the point of it.
Yes.
As an artist, yeah, I would like people to remember me.
Yes. And to it, we really want to raise a question that how or what do you intend to pay attention when we want to create a real and genuine comic art?
It's not about the drawing actually, it's about the story. And the story has to be something that's close to your heart, something you really want to tell, that your idea is strong. Artwork comes in second. And then it's also about how you tell the story in a way that people will want to read it. Yes, that's about it, yeah.
Yes, I think to do so, one of the most important factors we have to pay attention is the content of the comic arts. Comic arts not only the beautiful draws, but it have the human values inside. So I just wonder, what are the human values that the comic arts often deliver to the audience?
It really depends on artists or individuals, what they want to say, what they want to, show it to the world.
Yes.
There's no specific thing that, is very individualistic.
And the people who are often affected by the comic arts nowadays are children. So how does the comic art affect the audience or transfer the humanities to the children?
To the children, well, it has to be easy to read. Easy, you have to catch the child's attention. That's the thing. Wow.
Ở Việt Nam mình, cái giới trẻ khi mà tiếp xúc với văn hóa Nhật Bản ấy, thì cũng có nhiều đấy, vì thường thì ở Việt Nam mình hay đọc truyện Conan và Doraemon rất nhiều. Truyện tranh của họa sĩ nữ họa sáng tác thì thường đi vào cuộc sống nội tâm của người phụ nữ rất nhiều. Họ muốn bày tỏ những cái suy nghĩ của mình qua những cái sáng tác, muốn gửi đến cho người đọc xem được cái nội tại, nội tâm.
Đến buổi triển lãm này ngày hôm nay thì em thấy thực sự rất là ấn tượng. Trưng bày rất nhiều tác phẩm của các họa sĩ truyện tranh người Nhật. Và đây là đầu tiên em được diện kiến trực tiếp những bức tranh do chính các họa sĩ vẽ, và nó thực sự rất là tuyệt vời. Thực sự thì shoujo manga đến với Việt Nam từ rất lâu rồi, và nó thực sự thu hút được rất nhiều sự quan tâm của giới trẻ, đặc biệt là những người yêu cái văn hóa của Nhật Bản. Đối với những người mà thích đọc manga như em thì thể loại shoujo manga đã không còn xa lạ gì cả.
And one question I really want to ask you that you look so cute, but why did you choose to follow the honor ties of manga?
I didn't really choose it. It's more of, it comes naturally in a way. So my first comic was kind of horror, gothic comic. So people kind of associate my style as horror. That's how it started. Yeah.
Yes.
I can draw cute stuff too.
Yes.
There'll be a hint of horror inside, but it'll be cute.
Yeah,
I'll try.
Yeah, I see. I know that you mainly create a horror style, a horror drawing. So in the horror art that you created, can you show here, can you release here some of the most significant comic arts that will deliver the humanity to the children and the audience in general?
This is a story about a boy who can see ghosts and spirits and monsters, what they call yokai in Japan. And this is for Japanese market. But I wanted to show the Japanese the art style of Southeast Asia. So I actually created a guy who wears like a skirt. Okay? And the yokai is also in Southeast Asian style. So, well, that's what I want to show. Yeah, something like that. And the architecture is also very Southeast Asian. Just want to introduce, the Japanese, our culture a bit, just a bit, being, because I come from Singapore and all, I'm not from Japan. So, well, that's basically what I want to say. The story is basically about friendship.
And I think in Vietnam, the Vietnamese artists really try to bring the Vietnamese culture into comic, right?
That would be good. That would be great.
In this time coming to Vietnam, with message that do you want to transfer or to say to Vietnamese artists, the Vietnamese young people who really want to follow this career?
I'd like to say, just keep on drawing. Don't give up. Don't give up, and just keep your dream. Hold on to your dream and keep drawing. In Nihongo, in Japanese, they say "ganbarimasu." So, "ganbatte kudasai." Watashi mo ganbatte.
And that concludes our show today. Thank you for watching Showing Vietnam from NETVIET VTC10. I'm Phương Liên. If you have any comments, please send to showingvietnam@gmail.com. Live today, see you tomorrow.
Xin được cảm ơn biên tập viên Phương Liên và chị FSC qua cuộc trò chuyện thú vị vừa rồi. Còn bây giờ xin mời quý vị cùng gặp lại biên tập viên Tiến Hoàng để cùng đến với câu chuyện hội nhập ngày hôm nay.
Cảm ơn Huệ Chi. Tạo sự liên kết vùng và phát triển sản phẩm du lịch đặc thù, hướng đi cần thiết cho du lịch Tây Nguyên. Đó là nội dung câu chuyện chúng tôi sẽ gửi tới quý vị sau giây lát.